Karo Hare Krishna. So seeking blessings from from Maharaj and our senior Vaishnavas. So that I can do the service. And please, the Vaishnavas, the Prarthana and Lotus. Today, we will be discussing from a very important prayer which Srila Prabhupada offered in 1965 in Jabe, September 30th. It's a very powerful prayer, and tomorrow we will discuss the next prayer which Prabhupada offered on September 17th. The prayer is here, but you are able to see this. You are able to see that also. These wonderful prayers are very powerful. We can see that Srila Prabhupada got instructions from his spiritual master in year 1922, and he has been trying to fulfill that, and it goes on till 1965. Srila Prabhupada definitely was struggling, but this struggle turned into success. So, after these two wonderful prayers, this prayer is full of power. It's empowered that so much that Srila Prabhupada's strong desires to please his spiritual master is revealed here. And with this prayer, he could make his struggle into success by Krishna's mercy. Here he is begging to the Lord, please be merciful. Please be merciful unto me so that I can fulfill the orders of my spiritual master. Why is he praying so much? Because Srila Prabhupada, as we all know, is now 70 years old, and he is in Jagadut and is alone. And around September 10, Srila Prabhupada had 2 heart attacks in Jagadut, and he was in a very kind of a helpless, hopeless situation. At that time, he meditated on the Lord, and Lord Shri Krishna and all the avatars and all the Guru Parampara blessed him. Don't worry, we are with you, you go ahead. Atlantic Ocean, which is very rough and which was very rough, for after this blessings was very smooth. Captain Pandya, the captain of the ship, he said that Atlantic was never ever so peaceful. And after 3 days, he offers this prayer to Lord Shri Krishna, because he is still feeling that how can I fulfill the orders of my spiritual master? My body is not in a favorable situation, and myself, I have no one other than Krishna, so please be merciful. So this wonderful prayer starts. It's again in Bengali, but we will recite and understand and try to get the mood and of Srila Prabhupada and the mission of Prabhupada is very nicely revealed in these two prayers. These two prayers are so powerful that if we recite these two prayers every day, we will also get the mood and the mission of Srila Prabhupada. At the same time, we will be blessed. We are struggling to advance in Krishna consciousness. We are struggling to render service and please Guru-sebāya and Srila Prabhupada. We are struggling to make others devotees. We are struggling to distribute books, and all this struggle will turn into success because of this wonderful empowered prayer. So this is the turning point in Srila Prabhupada's life, and this prayer is very powerful. So he starts within a humble mood, with a lot of humility. He prays, Krishna taba punya habe bhāi, punya koribe jabe, rādhārān khushi habe, dhruva ati boli He says, dear brothers, Srila Prabhupada, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, will shower mercy unto all of you. Krishna will bestow his mercy to all of you, but that he will do only when Srimati Radharani becomes pleased with you. So Krishna is there standing to give us all the blessings. The first one, number one. So Krishna is ready to give. He is standing here to bless us. But he is saying, Prabhupada is saying, he will give the blessings only when Srimati Radharani is pleased. Because Krishna is in his own world like Atmaram. He is in bliss. But when Radharani feels that yes, this devotee has to be blessed, so Radharani's recommendation, Krishna will definitely say, please bless him. So Prabhupada is saying, yes, Krishna will bless you. The condition is Radharani should be pleased with you. And this is what I declare. This is the guarantee which I am giving you. Krishna will bless if Radharani is pleased with you. And with this, he goes ahead with saying, Tara icha balavan pashiyate thana thana soye Tara icha balavan pashiyate thana thana hoye jate gorangir nama Pritavite nagar adi samudra nagar nadi sakala Krishna nama. So he's now remembering his spiritual master. His spiritual master, Srila Bhaktisiddhānta Thakur, is very, very powerful personality, and he has got a strong desire to make sure that the name of Gauranga Mahaprabhu goes all over the world, to all the cities, oceans and rivers and the streams, everywhere the name of Ram and Krishna will be heard. So this is Srila Bhaktisiddhānta Thakur's mood, which Bhaktisiddhānta Thakur, he ordered Srila Prabhupada in the year 1922. You are an educated person, you know English, why don't you take the teachings of Lord Gauranga all over the world to the Western world? So this strong desire is coming from the heart of Bhaktisiddhānta Thakur, because Bhaktisiddhānta Thakur is very much convinced that the prediction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is going to come true, and the name of the Lord has been spread all over India, but now the name has to go outside India also. So this strong feeling is in the heart of Bhakti Siddhānta Saraswatī Thakur. And he says further, Tahala Ananda Hoya Taba Hoya Dikvijay Chaitanya Kripa Atishaya Maya Krishna Jata Dukhi Jagata Sabaya Sukhī Vaishnava Ichha Naho. We are in number 3. Tahala Ananda Hoya. He says that because of the strong desire of Bhakti Siddhānta Saraswatī Thakur, there will be bliss, happiness in all directions. And the mercy, the causeless mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will start flowing in all the directions. And all the directions will be conquered by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And when this happens, the living entities who are suffering due to the illusionary energy will be relieved of that. And when that happens, the Vaishnavas, all the Vaishnavas will be happy. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada is giving credit to Bhakti Siddhānta Saraswatī Thakur and saying that the name of Gauranga Mahaprabhu will definitely go all over the world, and all the conditioned soul will be happy. And this will happen. And when this happens, all the Vaishnavas will be very pleased. And he is giving credit to Bhakti Siddhānta Saraswatī Thakur. We should understand that this prayer Srila Prabhupada is giving, is reciting and praying to the Lord in 1965, when he is not even started the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. He is just in the ship Jaladut, and he is not aware whether he will be able to reach because his health is now very weak. Then he is trying to remember, and he remembers the order given by Bhakti Siddhānta Saraswatī Thakur, and he prays to Krishna. Se karya je karibara agya jadi dilo more yogya nahi adi hina tai se tumhara kripa mangite che anurupa aji tuma sabara pravina. He said that my Guru Maharaj, he has ordered me to accomplish this mission, go and preach to the Western world. But Srila Prabhupada at that stage is thinking, I am unworthy, I am useless, I am very fallen, dina, hina. Will I be able to fulfill this order of my spiritual master? I am trying my best. This order was given to me around 40 years ago. I'm struggling. Je karye, se karye, je karibo yadi, agya jadi dilo more, yogya nahi ati dina. Tai se tumhara taba. If I get your causeless mercy, definitely I will become worthy to fulfill this order, and you can do it because you are very wise and very merciful. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada in a very humble mood is begging to the Lord, please be merciful that I am useless and fallen, but be merciful unto me so that I can fulfill the order of my spiritual master. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada is continuing that we are in the 5th stanza. तुम्हारा से शक्ति पेले गुरु सेवा वस्तु मिले जीवन सार्थक यदि हो से सेवा पाइले ताहर सुख होले तब संग भाग्य तमिले. He says that if your causeless mercy is there, then then only we can get the power to render service and fulfill the order of the spiritual master. And when we render service to the spiritual master, and by rendering service to fulfill order of the spiritual master, we can give the spiritual master, life becomes successful. Jivana sarthaka yadi hoya. And when that happens, the spiritual master is pleased. We become, the Lord is pleased. Yasha prasada, bhagat prasada. And when that happens, when we please the Lord, we will definitely get your association, that is Krishna's association. So he is saying that to get association of Krishna, we should first get the service from spiritual master. And to get service from spiritual master, we should get the causeless mercy of Krishna. When we get the causeless mercy of Krishna, we will be worthy enough to fulfill the order of the spiritual master, and the spiritual master is pleased, Krishna is pleased, and if he is pleased, then Krishna will give his association to us. Shri rādhārān ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. So he says that this is important. It's important for me that I get blessed by you so that I can fulfill the order. In case Krishna is saying that why you want to fulfill the order of your spiritual master, when he says that, he quotes a wonderful sloka from Srimad Bhagavatam. There are so many bhajans by many Vaishnavas, but we see that the bhajan, which is these two bhajans which Srila Prabhupada writes, in that we find that the sloka from text from Srimad Bhagavatam is added. We see that in this bhajan and in the next bhajan, that is tomorrow, you will see that the slokas from Srimad Bhagavatam is added. He is quoting 7th canto, from 7th canto and chapter 28, Prahlāda Maharaj, who is praying to Lord Narasimha. Evam janmani patitam prabhavahi kupe kama vikamam anuya praptam prasanga kritatmasat surasina bhagavan grita so aham katam no vrishije tava vritya seva. He is saying that how can I give up my service to my spiritual master, who is your dear servant? Why? Because he has been very kind to me. Because of his causeless mercy, I was in the cycle of birth, death, old age and disease, and I was falling deep into the dark well of ignorance, which is full of poisonous snake. But my spiritual master was very kind to accept me as his disciple, and he made me also transcendental as he is. In this way, he has been very kind to me. And how can I leave his service? I want, like Prahlāda Maharaj is telling Krishna, Narasimha, that I cannot give up. I cannot leave my service to your servant, that is Narad Muni. Similarly, Prabhupada is saying, I cannot give up my service to my spiritual master. Srila Bhakti-siddhānta Thakur, he has been very kind. He accepted me as his disciple, and also he was very kind. He has given me a service. I want to render this service, and please be merciful unto me. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada is very in a humble mood, requesting Krishna, shower your causeless mercy so that I can serve my spiritual master and thus make, just try to please you also. Tumi mora chira sati, Tumi mora chira sati, bhuliya maya ragati, khaiya che janma janmantare, aji punna yesa yoga, yedi yoga yoga tave pare, tume milivare. So, here is saying that Krishna, you are my eternal companion. Like Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Surindra Sarvabhutana, he says that he is our ever well-wisher and best friend. Tumi mora chira sati bhuliya maya lati, but I forgot you. And because I forgot you, this is a mistake done by me. This is because of forgetting you, I have been getting so much kicks from Maya, the illusionary energy. And I have been put into the cycle of birth, death, old age, disease, and I am suffering for that. And today, if you are merciful unto me, again, I will be able to rejoin you. How can I be able to rejoin you? If you shower your causeless mercy, I will be able to render service to my spiritual master, and by rendering service to my spiritual master successfully, I please my spiritual master, and by pleasing my spiritual master, you will be pleased, and then after successfully living, fulfilling this life, fulfilling the order and successfully rendering service, this life is successful, and when we leave this body, we go to the spiritual world where we get in touch with Krishna, and there Prabhupada is saying, I will be fortunate to get your association. There I will be fortunate to get your association. And what will we do? What will we do in this spiritual world? So in the 8th stanza, Srila Prabhupada is saying, Tumhara milan bhaya avara se sukha paya, gocharana guri dili bora, kata bane chuta chuti, vane kaya luta puti, se dinam kabe habe mora. He says that in your company in the spiritual world, once I meet you again, we will again start going for cow herding, like Krishna goes for, herding the cows in the daytime. So he says we'll go through many fields and pastures, and the entire day we will dance and joke around and go around the forest of Vrindavan, and I will enjoy the pastime of stealing food from your lunchbox, and thus we will have a good time in this spiritual. We will have a good time in the spiritual world. When will that day come? So in this way, in a humble mood, Srila Prabhupada is praying to the Lord that you give me a chance, that make me worthy enough that I can reach the foreign land, America, Pachat Desh. At present, Prabhupada is feeling very hopeless and very helpless, and he is thinking whether I will be able to make it to the foreign country. So he is praying, Krishna, please be kind to me. And in the 9th stanza he says, Aji se suvidhan hala tumhara smaran mila, Aji se suvidhan tumhara smaran mila, bora shalati lamatai, ami tumhar nitya dasa, tai karo eta asa, tuno bina anya gati nai. The feeling of the desire intensely praying and expressing his desire that Krishna, today your remembrance is, I am remembering your Lord, and I am having a great feeling to again rejoin you. Oh Krishna, I am your eternal servant, and I desire your association, and apart from you, I have no one else. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada is actually very, very in a mood of humility and a strong desire to fulfill the order of the spiritual master. He is begging Krishna and saying that, please be merciful unto me. If you are merciful unto me, then I can fulfill the order which is given, go to foreign land and preach. Now I am in this boat and I don't know whether I will be alive for more, whether I will reach the foreign shore. But if you are merciful unto me, then I will be able to definitely fulfill the order of my spiritual master. We can see that Prabhupada was understanding that this is not possible. This is not possible with his own effort, but he is doing his best. But he says, I require your mercy. And if your mercy flows, then impossible will become possible, and the wonders will start happening. And before this prayer, definitely Srila Prabhupada was doing his best to fulfill the orders of spiritual master. He wrote back to God, he was writing books, and he was meeting people, and he went to Jhansi also and established league of devotees. But he could find that it was just a struggle. But when in 1965, when he comes to Jaladuta and he renders his prayer, we find that with this prayer there is so much empowerment and there is so much blessings, that this prayer is so much touching the heart of Krishna, that with this Srila Prabhupada is empowered, and with this empowerment we find in 11 years he does what he was not able to do for more than 40 years. He was struggling for 40 years, but that struggle turned into success. In 11 years, he constructed 108 temples, made more than 5,000 devotees, wrote more than 80 books, and gave more than 2,000 lectures. And in this way, he pleased his spiritual master. And thus, we find that this prayer is very, very powerful. This prayer, actually, every devotee, especially in ISKCON, should, we should take this and pray, and we should recite this and understand the mood of Srila Prabhupada and the mission of Srila Prabhupada. So this will help us to become better devotee, and in our service to Krishna, in our service to our spiritual master, we will find that we are struggling, but in this prayer we will get empowerment, and with this prayer we will turn our struggle into success and thus make our life successful. So this prayer, Prabhupada is saying, okay, be merciful unto me. And the next prayer, which is of the 4 days, we will recite tomorrow. When you reach Boston, he feels that how you are very kind to me, Krishna, you have been kind to this useless soul, that you are somehow or other brought me to the foreign land. Now you be more merciful unto me. At least whatever I am going to speak, I will tell about Krishna's message. I should be able to render this, and they should be able to understand this. So this prayers is in a mood of humility, and he is giving full credit to his spiritual master, Srila Bhaktisiddhānta Thakur, who had this powerful desire that this word of the message of Krishna will go all over the world, and was forcing everybody all his disciples to go to foreign land and spread the message. Now this order was given to Srila Prabhupada also in 1922, and Prabhupada is saying, now so many years have passed and I don't know whether I will be alive, I will reach America or not. I already have 2 heart attacks, but if you are merciful enough, be merciful enough to me so that I will reach America and fulfill the order of my spiritual master. In this way, we are also getting services from our spiritual master and our authorities, and we are struggling to fulfill these services, and we are doing our best, but we take the mood of Srila Prabhupada, and I have seen many devotees who has taken up these 2 prayers seriously, and they are reciting these 2 prayers every day, and they are very, very much convinced because of these 2 prayers. They understand the mood of Prabhupada and the mission of Prabhupada, and they find that their struggle is turning into success. So this prayer, we can take it up in our life. It is Srila Prabhupada's prayer to Krishna in a very intense mood. So this prayer will help us to turn our struggle into success. So these prayers, many years ago I used to chant, and I used to find that it was helping me. This I remembered this. After a few years I stopped reciting it, and recently during Prabhupada Disciples Day, I again remembered that these 2 prayers offered by Srila Prabhupada is very powerful. So I thought I will share this message that these prayers are very powerful, and it will help us to render better service and make our life successful. So I have started reciting it every day, and I'm finding this is very powerful, and it is helping me, and it is doing the same. The same is felt by many devotees who are reciting this. So we can take this prayer. In fact, we should make these 2 prayers of Srila Prabhupada as an anthem, like we have national anthem. So like Jana Gana Mana, and every student in the school, the citizen chants the national anthem. So every devotee can chant, recite these 2 prayers, and take the mood mission of Srila Prabhupada, and we become real Prabhupada Anuga, and then please Srila Prabhupada and bring glories to Prabhupada, Gurudev and ISKCON. Hare Krishna. Any questions? So, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Granth Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran ki jai, Jai Guru.
His Holiness Bhakti Karunamaya Vanamali Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki